Good morning! Merry Christmas Eve to all the pugilists, fanatics, and beautiful spirits of the world. It's Myron Magnus, baby. Another segment of Boxing Logics United. Oh, mandatories for Anthony the Great. He got mandatories on his mind, and they trying to give the boy a hard time. But I think I have the solution to this small problem. Not like anybody gonna listen to me anyway, but oh, what the hell? Is it the IBF or the WBO? We hear Anthony Joshua thinking he may get stripped. Well, hoping he doesn't get stripped, pretty much. He hoping he does not get stripped by either the WBO or the IBF that have mandatory challenges that need to be addressed. The WBO has given Anthony Joshua 180 days, which I believe that's June, right? Check this out. Here's a simple solution by Boxing Logics United, Myron Magnus. And it's very, very, very simple. How about the order Anthony Joshua needs to handle his mandatories goes in the order he gathered the belts? Pretty freaking simple. WBO, IBF, WBA. Okay? Pretty freaking simple. The first belt Anthony Joshua attained was the IBF belt in his bout versus Charles Martin. So we have that in that order. Okay? The second belt he got was the WBA of the three major. He also acquired the IBO that was vacant in the match versus Klitschko as well. I know the IBO people like, you better say our name, punk. Okay, I said your name, beautiful people. All right. So we had the IBF, WBA, current, and then the WBO won versus Joseph Parker. Okay? So let's do that in that order. IBO, WBA, WBO, IBF. WBA, WBO, IBF. WBA, WBO, IBF. WBA, WBO, IBF. Is it that freaking complicated? No. So, Kubrat Pulev is up to get his head beat in. He gonna get a top-ranked smackdown. Okay? If he wants it. Don't keep flirting with it. Okay? So it goes in that order. Since let the WBA doesn't have one, so they're not screaming about it. So let it then go be IBF, then he can handle the WBO. Since he gathered those belts in that order, skipping the WBA. Since they don't have a mandatory up, they're not in the argument. So let it be IBF, then WBO. And let it keep picking up and circulating as that. Okay? It shouldn't be a problem here. Use chronological method based on his chronological order in which he attained the belts. Case solved. Problem over. 2020 vision, baby. Let's get it in. Okay? This is Myron Magnus in another segment of Boxing Logics United. So, now that is what I would like to see happen, although the WBO did mandate it for 180 days. So they're trying to take precedence over that. So my whole solution to this equation is really out the window. But it would be nice if they could pick that up in that order. It would be very, very, very simple if Eddie and whoever can go ahead and sit down with the WBO and present it in that manner. And it would be nice if the WBO could say, you know me. Because this is all about the WBO wanting to be recognized. All the belts wants to be recognized. Okay? They want to get their share in the glory. Now, the ones who really take this to the extreme is the WBC. The WBC don't want to be hidden in the background. That's why they do the things they do, so they can stay in the forefront of the people's minds and looked upon as the belt to have. Which in my opinion still is and always will be the WBA. That is the key. That is the key. But it would be nice if they go in that order, you know? They always gonna, it ain't gonna never be no problem with, you ain't gonna never see nobody just want to strip the WBA belt. Have you noticed that? Nobody trying to strip that shit. They ain't tripping. You just strip the WBC. WBC is just like, you know, a whore in a brothel. That joint's up for everybody. But people tend to hold on to that WBA belt. Don't you notice? Keith Thurman did when he had the WBC and the WBA. He let the WBC go. He kept on to that WBA. But it would be nice if it goes in that chronological order of they can go about handling the mandatories by the order in which they attain their belts. I think that would be an easy solution, and I think the governing bodies or sanctioning bodies of boxing should go ahead and look at that and incorporate that in the system, so it wouldn't be so much pressure on the boxers themselves, okay, of going about that and have to worry about getting stripped. Again, this is Myron Magnus in another segment of Boxing Logics United. Everybody have a wonderful freaking holiday, baby. All right? Peace and pugilism, as you know how we say in the MBBC and Boxing Logics United, and the whole damn world soon. Peace and pugilism. Myron Magnus. One love. Enjoy and cherish your families.